tonight. We are xTrolliver with Jodah. Let's play with Dihada, Jack the Free Win with the Jolly Balloon Man, and BFallacy with the Wise Mothman.
Keep that.
I'm just going to play land and pass.
I will untap, upkeep, and draw. I am going to play a Reliquary Tower and say go.
Draw. Play Mountain for turn and pass.
I'll draw. Misty Rainforest. I'm going to lose a life and get a Surveil land, and then Surveil 1.
I will play a Plains, and then I will tap those two for a Noble Heritage. Commander creatures you own have when this creature ETBs, and at the beginning of my upkeep, each player may put 2+1/+1 counters on a creature they control. For each opponent who does, you gain protection from that player until your next turn.
I'm going to untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to play a Swamp. I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to cast the Night's Whisper. I draw 2 cards and lose 2 life. And then I will pass.
Plains for turn, and I'll tap 2 for Intangible Virtue. I'll pass.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. I surveilled a land into the yard, by the way. I'm going to play a Verdant Catacombs, and it was so good the first time, I'm going to get another surveil land, and then pass.
We'll play a Yavimaya Coast. I'll tap those 3 for a Commander Sphere. So I'll tap red, blue, green, 1, 2 for a Surak Dragonclaw. He can't be countered.
Actually.
Surak has flash and can't be countered. I'm going to make myself the enemy. 1, black, and 1. Shieldred, if you draw a card, you lose 2 life. If I draw a card, I gain 2 life. And I will pass.
Untap. Draw. And I'll lose 2. I can get rid of Shieldred, but I will, because I'm a nice guy. I'll pay 4 for Eowyn Fearless Knight. I'm going to exile Shieldred. Thing's just too good. I'm just going to pass.
I think we are not milling enough at all, quite frankly. I like to put the Mothman onto the stack, and then I will pass.
I'm going to draw and not take 2 life.
Oh, no, but you will mill. So which
You're
one is
welcome.
worse?
So I will just mill my 1, and it's a non-land.
Woo!
I will
I'm very happy
1.
that's gone.
And I'm going to play a mountain.
I know what that thing can do.
A mountain? It taps for red.
Oh, really? I thought it was white. Shit. Never mind.
For Jodah. Yeah. With that, when this creature enters, does anyone want to put 2+1/+1 counters on a creature they control?
I would love to put 2+1/+1 counters on Eowyn.
Go ahead.
Shucks, it is tempting.
Imagine
And I will.
your first creature.
I put 2 counters on as well.
Hell yeah, brother. You know what? Sure. Yeah, I do.
No.
I'm gonna swing a 8/8 Surak Dragonclaw over at Jack.
Over at me.
Yep, good choice. Excellent choice.
Yeah.
I'll take that 8, but I will remember that.
I will remember you remembering that. On that note, I'll pass.
We'll draw. I'm going to play a Ganjo. I'm going to tap for a red, and 4.
What?
Atali, Primal Storm.
You know what? That's fine.
Oh, did you do your red counter?
Oh, I did not. So I exile the top, which is a creature, which means I lose the red counter, right?
Yes.
And 2 health.
Is it
1
2? I
health.
thought it was 1.
1? Oh.
And I actually have a blocker finally. Oh, yeah. I don't have a red counter anymore. We dealt with that. That's all I got.
Draw. I
Well, you
will
could do it and still show us.
mill.
Yeah.
It is a circuit mender. No. And I'll take 1. I think I can do this. Okay. I'm going to tap a Plains and Mr. Balloon Man to create a balloon copy of Eowyn. When it enters, I get to exile target creature with greater power, and then I'm just going to have to sacrifice it right away. I'm going to exile that Surak.
You sir.
And then that instantly gets sacked. I told you.
So effectively, we're either milling to Jodah or to the Wise Mothman, or we're exiling to the Balloon Man.
And
Everybody
then
wins.
I'm just gonna pass.
I will remember this for
I'm gonna
days to
go-
come.
You remember the
Against
8 you hit him with.
I think it's justified.
I'm gonna keep my red counter because I milled a land.
It's fine.
All right, let's go like this. I'm gonna pay 3 for an Altar of Dementia, and then I'd like to pay 2 and cast for its impending cost a Overlord of the Flood Pits. You know what? I could attack somebody, but I'm not going to because I'm a gentleman. I'll pass after
Oh,
that.
does anyone want to put 2+1s?
I do.
technically
Sure, I actually have a
would've put
creature
2
this
on
time,
Jodah
so I can
earlier,
actually
but
do that. I could put
This
counters.
guy. I do
Sorry.
not. I refuse.
This
I
time,
lied. I do. Okay, you got me.
taking the bait. I mean, I'm gonna draw. Someone can tap something for white. So I'm gonna tap that for white. My orchard for white for a flowering of the white tree. Okay, 1 and a green, and I'll play a hardy outlander. Oh wait, hold on. Before that technically happens, I have a Jodah trigger for 1. There it is, Yoshimaru. Ever faithful.
Yoshi! You
But
say.
technically, I will play a hardy outlander, which would trigger another 1-drop.
By the way,
There it is. Cool. So K9 Mark 1. I just brought out 2 good boyos. Jack,
You're
buddy.
swinging at me.
I am.
Okay, I'm gonna block with Aowen.
Yeah, so it is a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's a 14, 13.
That's all right. In response, before damage, I'm gonna tap 1 and 2 for the ward cost, and I'm gonna play Smite to destroy target block creature.
And I'm gonna Fierce Guardianship.
All right, Aowen will die.
I'm gonna pass.
I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna play the mountain. 1
Send
red, black, and white. I'm going to cast my commander. I'm going to +2, which will put it to 7. I've only got 3 manas. I'm going to tap for 1, a black, and 1, and I am going to attempt to mortify Dihada, destroying target creature. Oh wait, can't do that. I don't look at the cards behind the thing. Well, wait, I can destroy his thing because that's an enchantment, right? The little tree, but I don't think that does anything.
Don't be too hasty now. That one thing also is very concerning.
Which one thing?
This?
Not that thing.
This?
K9.
That thing.
This? No, yeah, my commander
Is
sphere.
that an
No.
enchantment?
This
Okay, I'm
is
gonna
an
blow that
enchantment.
up then.
Which one?
The green one. That one.
Oh, that's fair.
I'm going to move to combat, and I'm going to, because I can't attack xTrolliver, but I can still do things. I'm going to attack with an 8/8 lifelink vigilance indestructible towards Fallacy. On the attack, everyone's going to exile the top card of their library until they reveal a permanent, or they're just going to exile the top card of their library, then I may cast any number of them. I'm sorry.
I got an island.
Got a mountain.
I got a brushland.
All right. So all those I can't play because I already played land. I have a soul ring, so I'm going to play the soul ring.
Wow,
So,
look at you.
How about this? If I don't kill it, will you send it at
It's
somebody else's
indestructible.
turn? Oh, okay, all right. Well,
It has lifelink, vigilance, and indestructible until my next turn.
I'm gonna block it with my boy, who happens to be a 10/10.
That's fine. I only attacked you because I didn't want to attack Jack because he's like really low, and I just needed the trigger, which effectively gave me a soul ring, which is very disappointing. I can't do anything with that, so I will pass.
What's the biggest creature on the board right now?
It's
Mothman?
either Mothman or Jodah. I don't know.
It's Jodah.
Yeah, it's Jodah.
Jodah's a 14-13.
Okay, I'm gonna tap for
Toxic Deluge.
1, 2. No, can't do that.
In red and white.
Oh my god.
Cheaters.
I'm gonna tap for 3, play a Brightmare. When it enters, I get to tap target creature and gain life equal to its power. I'm gonna tap the Mothman. All right,
Yeah.
I will tap a mountain
Very good choice.
to create and Mr. Balloony to create a copy of the Brightmare. And I'm gonna tap the Mothman again, get another 10. Move to combat. I will swing the 2/2 because of Intangible Virtue at Mr. xTrolliver. Yeah.
Okay, I have protection from you.
Oh yeah. Well, it's just coming. It's It's a message. I'm sending a message. I'm just gonna sack it. I don't want everyone to have as much life to deal with this ungodly board state. And then I'll pass turn.
I'll draw and then mill 1 for my rad counter. It is a land, so I once again keep the rad counter. So I'm gonna pay 1. I'm gonna cast an Altar of the Brood. I'm gonna pay 3 for a Crucible of the Worlds. That will trigger this. So each opponent, each opponent mills 1. Sorry, I'll get 1 counter from my graveyard. I'm gonna play a Fabled Passage that will mill you each for 1. And then to shortcut this, I'm going to crack it and get a basic land, which will mill you for another 1.
Hey, look, you could get 2 more counters on my upkeep.
If only it wasn't 1 or more.
I'm
going to pay 2.
by.
I'm going to attempt to cast an Animate Dead, targeting the Kodama of the Eastern Tree. But after that, I am not going to swing, because it's very much danger, so I'll pass.
Danger Will Robinson. Cool. Does anyone want to put 2 +1/+1 counters on the creature they control?
No!
I do.
No!
I'm not gonna put counters.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my God, he's counting.
We're gonna play a On Sarah's Wings.
What are you targeting?
Rule 0. Jodah. So I have a Jodah trigger for a total of 3. A Hajar Loyal Bodyguard. I will get another +1 on Yoshimaru. I will pay a black and a green. I will have to take 1 life. Oof. And I will play a Vraska Joins Up. Yoshimaru will get 1 from Hajar and 1 from Vraska. I am going to go to combat. So I am going to swing Yoshimaru and a Jodah at you, Mothman.
Does Jodah have trample?
No, but he has a Vigilance, Lifelink, Flying, Death Touch.
Go on.
Go on. I'm waiting. Yeah.
Yeah, and Ward 2, sorry.
Yoshimaru is a 7/7 right now?
11.
As I was. I would like to declare the Mothman blocking Jodah, but I have an effect before damage. I am not going to block Yoshimaru. Before damage, if you don't have any effects, I would like to sacrifice the Mothman so that you don't deal the combat damage, and so that I may mill you for 13.
So, with that being said, a legendary creature dealt combat damage to a player, so I will draw a card.
I lost my 11, but you do mill 10, good sir.
On that note, I'll pass.
I'm going to +2 my Planeswalking Commander to target my Atali. I'm going to pay 2 and 1 with the Soul Ring, and I am going to split up, destroying all untapped creatures.
Well, I'm going to sacrifice Hajar and give all my creatures indestructible.
I'm going to sacrifice the... I did have a Kodama. I'm going to sacrifice the Kodama and then make Mr. Jodah mill 5.
So I've got the 1 floating and 2. I'm going to play Black Blade Reforged. And then I'm going to play 3 to equip the Black Blade Reforged to my Atali. I'm going to go to combat. And I'm going to swing Atali at you, XTrolliver. On attack, we will all exile the top
14?
card.
You got to land.
God damn it! No more lands!
You get a Relief Captain.
A Relief Captain? I will cast the Relief Captain.
It has support 3, so you put 3 1/1 counters.
You get a counterspell.
Relief Captain, when it enters, support 3, so put 3 1/1 counters on up to 3 target creatures.
I'll put those on my Atali, I guess. I got to do my cast too. I'm sorry. So it was the land, the counterspell, the thing, and mine is a Oketra's Monument, which I will cast. So he is now a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 17 Vigilance, Lifelink, Indestructible. Oh, can I change the order? I just want to cast my Oketras before I cast the Relief Captain because that will trigger the one to give me a 1/1.
Or your 1/1 won't matter. Cool. I will take 17.
I will gain 17. I'm good.
All right, I'll untap, draw. All right, once again, I'm going to help out the board, and it's going to... I'm not going to build out anymore, sadly. I'm going to tap 2 for a Dawnbringer Cleric When it enters, I'm going to choose to destroy target enchantment. I'm going to get rid of that flowering of the white tree. I will tap for 1 to tap the Jolly Balloon Man and create a copy of Dawnbringer Cleric. And I'll destroy the enchantment that gives Jodah flying. I'll pay 1 for Heartfire Hero. When it becomes a target of a spell or ability, put a 1/1 counter on it. When it dies, deals damage equal to its power to everyone. And then move to end step. Balloon will get destroyed, and I'll pass the turn.
I am gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna cast a Spark Double. I can have this enter as a copy of a creature. Now, what is the coolest creature these days? I think I'm gonna have this enter as a copy of Jodah. And then if that's all gravy,
We mill?
I will
Pass. Yep.
no, I'll pass.
Oh, on my upkeep, I'm gonna give Jodah another +2. White, black, 1, 2. I think. Yeah, we'll do it like that. For Lisa, Forgotten Archangel Jodah thing, the Jodah, the 4, and a Flaming Fist. Oh, Yoshi gets +2 from the 2 legendaries. Jack, buddy, I'm gonna go to combat. Jack, I'm sending both of these at you.
Alright, I'll block with Dawnbringer Cleric and Heartfire Hero. And then everyone except xTrolliver is going to take 3 when Heartfire Hero dies.
I dealt no combat damage. The creatures that died are exiled. Oh, actually, hold on. Can I do something else on that combat?
Yeah, go ahead.
Instead, I'm going to pay 1 in a blue. I'm going to tap K9 and make Jodah unblockable.
Oh, that is significant.
So I'm dead?
Yes. So, legendary creature dealt combat damage. 2 of them. I will draw 2 cards, and I will pass.
I will untap, upkeep, and I will draw. I'm going to +2 my commander. I'm going to target a Johnny. Or not, sorry, a Tali. I don't have an Ajani. I don't know why I said that. Okay, we're going to go 2, a black, and a white. And we're going to cast the Arva the Cursed. So play him. That is a white creature spell. Or, well, I guess it counts as any creature spell. So he will get a +1, or not +1. I will make a second warrior. That's what I meant to say. I currently have 2 warriors, only 1 that can attack. I'll tap for 1. If I did that, it's not going to work. 1 in a red. I am going to cast the Thrill of Possibilities. As an additional cost to cast this, I have to discard a card. I'm going to choose to discard this ambitions cost. I am going to pay a white, and I'm going to cast Yoshi. So I'm going to go to combat. So that is a 19/19 Vigilance, Lifelink, Indestructible Atali. He is going to be going at xTrolliver. It also has Death Touch. On the attack, we will all reveal the top card.
Arcane
Ooh.
Signet.
You got an Archaeomancer.
I will cast the Arcanomancer, and I will cast the Arcane Signet. And then the Arcane thing says I can do a instant R sorcery. Oh ho ho! We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna return that split up.
I'll block it, Lisa.
So your Mesa will die, and then I will gain 19 life.
I will gain 8.
Which will put me up to 81. And that is all I've got. Well, actually, I might have one more thing.
Black.
I do. I am going to tap that wonderful Arcane Signet you gave me for a black, and 1. And I am also going to cast Drana, Liberated of Malakir. And then that is going to trigger Yoshimaru.
Hey, you know what? You're not looking so scary these days.
Yeah, I know. I had to get rid of Balloon Man, who couldn't understand that.
I'm going to pay 3 for a Bruvac. Everybody is familiar with Bruvac. He milled twice as much, but I have a trigger from my copy of Jodah. Failed to find. I'm going to tap 5. I'm going to play a Patient Rebuilding. I'll pass after that.
All right, on tap. Upkeep. Does anyone want +2s?
I think I'm good on that.
I'm going to attempt to pay 1 blue for Aqueous Form. All right, so I will tap green, and then we'll do X for 5. I will attempt to cast a Kamal's Druidic Vow.
Did you cascade for the Kamal?
No, I'm about to do that now. So for 6, a Baird Steward of Argiv. Okay, so I'm gonna go to combat. I'll swing Jodah over at Dihada. Well, the person, not actually at Dihada. And I will swing Yoshimaru over at Fallacy.
What is the damage
From Jodah or Yoshi?
from Yoshi?
Yoshimaru is a 13/13 death touch. On attack, I scry 1.
Before damage, also so you don't gain the life, I'm gonna sack it to the
I
altar.
don't have lifelink.
I'm gonna sack it to Altar of Dementia. I guess you wouldn't gain the life anyways, but you were gonna mill 10. It would be 5 because I have a copy of Jodah. Actually, it'd be 11 because I have a copy of Jodah plus X's with Brewvac. So it'd be 6 doubled because of Brewvac. It's gonna be a total of 12. You mill.
I'm gonna draw my 1 card. I pat. Yeah, I pat.
My Archaeomancer is now back in exile. I'm gonna upkeep. You're the only enemy I can target, so you're gonna mill 3, and then for each, hold on, you're gonna mill 6 because of Brewback. For each land you mill, I will draw 1 card for each land.
Sunbird's Invocation, Excalibur Sword of Eden, Hero's Podium, Vraska the Silencer, Galta Primal Hunger, and a Bajuka Bog.
I will draw 1 single card, and I'll draw a card for turn. Play land for turn, it's going to be Fatal Passage from the graveyard, so then you'll mill 2. Yeah, I think that's GG. I have a Nuclear Fallout. I could give at most 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could give twice 9, -9, -9. So it'd be -18 to everything.
Damn.
But unless you have 18 cards in your graveyard, then it'd be GG. 18 cards in your library, sorry. Because you're going to get 9. You would get 18 to every creature, and then 18 to your 18 rad counters.
I have 22.
What a darn shame. Yeah, I think that's GG.
Cool. In response, I'm just gonna sack my command tower and make it 21 in my library.
21 cards. I could actually sacrifice my Brewvac to the Ultra Dimension, making mill 3, which would bring it down to 18.
That's fine.
And then you get 18 rad counters.
Which wouldn't save you because remember the rads happen after, so he would
draw.
still draw and then have his turn.
Oh yeah, no, you still have your turn. Yep, no, you're right. What am I, fucking stupid?
Thank you for sticking around till the end of the video. If you enjoy this content, please feel free to watch my Magic the Gathering playlist as shown on the left side of the screen. If you like this game and want to see more, please look at the right side of the screen and see the channel content creators that are also streaming this content. Please show them some love. Thank you and see you next time.